going on, y'all? Hope you can hear me. If by any chance you get on the stream and if the stream is acting up or if it starts cutting off, please let me know. I'm actually driving. I don't recommend everybody doing this, but I got a question. I just had a meeting with someone a little while ago, and we were talking about paying yourself first. So the question that I want to pose to everyone today is, it's Friday. A lot of us got paid today. A lot of you guys got paid today, especially if you're working a 9 to 5. If you're working at 40 hours a week, you got paid today. So it's payday. And let me just say this first off. Let me introduce myself for everybody that doesn't know me. My name is Dante Taylor, aka Mr. Gold Collector. Coming to you live from sunny California. I'm in the car right now. Okay, but going back to the question, and also let me say this as well. If someone is sharing this link, please get back to the person. Everyone that's on the line right now that's actually looking and paying attention, I'm sorry. Share this with your people as well. I won't be real long. I'll be really brief. But share this out with your people. Share this out with your family and friends and your loved ones. It's Friday, y'all. It's payday. So my question is to each and every one of you that's listening, that's on the stream. Did you pay yourself first? I was listening to a live stream that we had, and one of my business partners had stated that another of our business partners had put something on Facebook, and I thought it was real ingenious. And I didn't want to just bite what they stated, but I thought it would be important for the people that do listen to me and the people that pay attention to me. The question was posed, when you get paid, you know, everybody has bills and things of that nature, whether it's rent, mortgage, light bill, phone bill, whatever. When you get paid, what's your first, and especially for those of us and those of you that budget, what's your first line item? When you pull out your piece of paper, when you pull out your pen and pad or whatever, when you go to look at the budget, whether it's for the month or for the week or for the next 2 weeks or for the year, what's your first line item? What's your first line item? It's something that I want to know. You know, a lot of people, they'll say their bills or they'll say their mortgage, they pay that first. Some people say they pay the phone bill first. Some people even say, hey, I pay my tithes first. I pay the church first. Okay? If you are trying to budget, and if you are somewhat fiscally, not challenged, should I say, if you're fiscally savvy, should I say, to a degree, the first thing I want to ask you is, why doesn't your name appear at the top of your budget sheet? When we get paid, we pay everybody. We make sure we pay everybody when we can. We pay our mortgage, we pay our bills, phone bill, light bill, any other outstanding bills, daycare, school, whatever it may be, we pay all our bills first. But we always forget about the most important person, and that's yourself. The most important person that you need to pay is yourself. When you get paid on a Friday, whether it's every Friday, whether it's every other Friday, whether you get paid on the 1st and the 15th for my military members, whether you get paid on the 1st and the 3rd from our retired pension, Social Security members. Your first line item should be yourself. We've been taught to make sure when we get paid, take care of this, take care of that, but we work all our life. We work 8 hours a day, work 40 hours a week, and we get paid, and everybody else gets our money but us. We'll make sure everything's taken care of, and we're fine with having nothing else. Doesn't matter if I have anything else, as long as my bills are paid. That's all that matters. That's the mindset of a lot of us. It used to be mine too. Don't get me wrong, it used to be mine too. Let me make sure I pay my bills. That's important. And don't get me wrong, paying your bills is very important. But you can't forget about yourself. You can't forget about yourself. You have to pay yourself first. In Care Bars International, that's one of the first things that we learned, that you learn when you join Care Bars International. If you don't already know this, we try to teach ourselves and each one of us and everyone that we come in contact with to pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Because if you don't, everybody else is getting their money. And I know you say, oh, but that's important. I gotta have a place to stay. I gotta have lights. Gotta be able to use my phone. You know, I gotta be able to do certain things. So yeah, that's totally understandable. You gotta be able to pay your bills. What about yourself? My grandmother used to always tell me, self-preservation, first law of nature. You have to pay yourself first. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You have to pay yourself first. When you pay yourself first off, it doesn't seem like you're working for nothing. I learned from one of my mentors. He made a statement saying that his first 8 hours, whatever he made in his first 8 hours, he kept that to himself. The other 32 hours, that went to whatever he needed to take care of. But the first 8 hours went to himself. So if you're making $10 an hour and you're making $80 a day, 10 times 8, $80. If you're making that every day, 8 times 5 is 40, $400 a week. That first $80 should come to yourself. Because mind you, we always know with taxes, you're not really even making that. Taxes is getting a certain percentage. So you're not even really coming home with that. So by the time you finish paying everybody else, if you don't pay your first, if you don't pay yourself first, a lot of times you end up not paying yourself at all. Okay? But you don't want to just pay yourself first and hold on to it just until you're ready to spend the money. You want to pay yourself and you want to be able to save some money. You want to be able to keep some money. You want to be able to, like they used to say back in the old days, you want to be able to put something aside for a rainy day. Okay? Care Bars International, what it allows you to do, it allows you to save your money in gold. Gold is money. You're allowed to save your money in small increments, grams, 2.5 grams, 5 grams. And what you're doing when you save your money in gold, you're building your wealth. You're building your network. And you're creating a legacy for yourself and for your children. And for your children's children. If you're not saving your money in gold, you're just saving paper. We call it fiat currency. Paper money is going down pretty much every day. It may go up today, it may go down tomorrow. You may look at the stock market and see the stock market's up. Yeah, that's fine and that's great. But gold is money. I'm going to give you a little something to think about. Also heard Michael Delco say, shout out to Michael Delco, my mentor, my business partner as well. Shout out to Ty Best, all the leaders of wealth builders worldwide. I just want to give you guys a little example, just something to maybe think about. 40 years ago, 40 years ago, a gram of gold and $1 were practically the same. 40 years ago, with $1, you could buy 4 loaves of bread. Okay? 40 years ago, with 1 gram of gold, you could buy approximately 5 loaves of bread. Okay? I think a gram of gold was about $1 and close to 30 cents, somewhere around there. So you could buy 5 loaves of bread 40 years ago. 40 years later, can you get any gold? Can you get any bread with that $1? With that $1, can you get any bread? You can't buy 5 loaves of bread, 4 loaves of bread. You can't even get 1 loaf of bread. And as Michael Delco said, if you can get a loaf of bread for that $1, you probably shouldn't eat it. Real talk. But at the same time, a gram of gold today is worth close to $60. So you do the math. We're talking about just 40 years ago. Just 40 years ago, you could get 4 loaves of bread with $1. You can get maybe 8 slices. You know what I'm saying, for $1 now. But at the same time, that gram of gold is worth close to $60 right now. So again, you do the math. Asset. Or let me say it how I should say it. It's a potentially appreciating asset. But gold is money. Always have been, always will. Okay? Pay yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Care Bars International allows you to save your money. Okay? Doesn't matter. You can get you 1 gram per month, 1 gram a week. It doesn't matter, but it allows you to save your money. 1, with an appreciating asset, and 2, gold protects your wealth and protects your money against rapid inflation, against economic collapse. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we see how the world is going. But gold is money, ladies and gentlemen. Pay yourself first. It's Friday. If you're in Care Bars International and if you all work in the business, we got paid today. We got paid to show other people how to save their money and how to save their money in gold. Learn to pay yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you don't have your own home-based business, even if you're content with just working a job, that's fine, I guess. This isn't the stream for me to try to convince you to leave your job. Hello, Miss Smith. How are you doing? Valerie Smith, one of my business partners on the line. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Wealth Builders Worldwide, y'all. Like I said, we get paid to save. No other company that I know, and if you know of another company, please let me know. Let me know if you know of another company that pays you to save your money. Like I said before, this is a noble cause. There's nothing wrong with a lot of other home-based businesses, but we get paid to help other people. We get paid to show people how to save their money in gold. Like I said, gold is a potentially appreciating asset. Definitely protects you against inflation. And it allows you to create something that's called residual income. Warren Buffett said, if you don't know how to make money when you sleep, you'll work until you die. I'm going to repeat that. If you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. It's just that simple. Learn to pay yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting off this exit. I have to get off this stream. Share this stream with your people. Share this out with your loved ones. If someone shared this with you, get back to the person that shared this stream to you so they can explain to you how we earn while we save. Okay? If no one shared this with you and you saw the stream on my page, get back with me, inbox me. Let me show you how to save your money. Let me show you how to earn money while you sleep. Let me show you how to save money in gold and earn money while you sleep. Pay yourself first, everyone. Pay yourself first. Please do. We got to get out of the habit of paying everybody and not paying ourselves first. Care Bars pays you quite handsomely, should I say, to save your money and to show others how to save their money as well. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win for everybody. One, I'm saving money because I'm saving my money in gold. And two, I'm earning a commission because I show other people how to save their money in gold as well. Once again, it's your boy Dante Taylor, a.k.a. Mr. Gold Collector. Team Street Ministry, calling out of sunny today, California.